to, I only thing I can think is pride. I would have apologized, took the damn thing down, just like I did to Wanda. I knew I was right. I knew I was dead right.
Okay, so let's read this.
And, I mean, like, seriously.
I'm watching. Let me close that door. My husband's in there watching football, and I'm in here watching Cheryl's World. But it appears that Tasha K has listed her house because she owes Cardi B $4 million. She lost her appeal. That's what she's reporting. She's also going to report on the Marvin. No, I don't understand what's going on here with the Andrea McCrae, accused of taking husband's Marvin life, is what it says. So, like, I don't know what that's about. It's the main story on the internet. Without a crystal ball is actually covering it. It's an hour and 37 minutes long, so I'm going to let you hang out here while I do what I have to do. Okay? Some of that is cleaning. So, react with me. It's the early morning. I just, you know, you gotta make the time. There's so much going on right now in my house. Okay, so I just had a house guest. My house guest recently left. She left actually yesterday. I took her to Alhambra. I was in Alhambra for the afternoon. It was so pretty. The last time I was down there, I went to the park. There's this park I like to go to over there. But anyway, let's listen. Guys, stop it. To what she has to say.
Maybe I think at the time, it could have been just taking the things off. Could have been enough. The video.
Well, for Tasha,
Go outside.
And even with an apology, you know what? Neither one of us is perfect. We have made plenty of mistakes. Just come out there, woman up, man up, to say, I apologize for that. Bad source. And whatever.
she admitted in court that she lied, that she made up the lies about the herpes. So just finish it off.
I don't know
with
what
the apology.
I don't know what.
I would have just apologized.
Okay, so to comment on what's happening right now, 7 minutes in. Yeah, it's a little bit, I mean, ooh, Wendy's new boyfriend encourages drinking as Norman speaks. Cheryl's World. Okay, let's see that next. So I don't know what's going on here. She's talking about Tasha K. Apparently Tasha K got sued by Cardi B and Cardi B won. Oh.
So now it's a done deal. She's got that judgment. They say she's moving out of her house because that's money problems. You know,
Right.
She has back taxes. That was in the court paperwork. Every enemy she ever had is coming out the woodworks. What's the word? What I say? Is it celebrating? What's the word I'm looking for? Like nah. They're
They
doing
may be harvesting on her downfall.
yeah.
And like part of me can get it if like, but for me, I ain't never had a problem with Tasha K. But you know how some people can get on your nerves so bad, or you have a problem with them, you don't give a damn what happened to them. You just wait on that day.
Yeah.
That's what happens with all
That's
these
what it
people.
feels like.
I mean,
Yeah.
other people feel like they was attacked the same way. I don't know.
Okay, so
But
apparently
that's
Tasha K made it a point to go online and trash talk about Cardi B, and Cardi B sued her, and Cardi B won. So, I mean, it goes to show you that, you know, look what she did. She tore up a plate. Okay, so let's check this out still. Come on.
happen, but this shit can happen to anybody.
Anybody. I'm telling you, just that
So
quick.
damn.
Just that quickly. I mean,
Let's
I don't
read
know
what
about
that
the lying
says.
part.
That's how it can happen, but
It says YouTube blogger Tasha K lost her appeal to have Cardi B's $4 million defamation lawsuit verdict tossed out. Hello. After losing the lawsuit, a judge ordered Tasha to pay Cardi B nearly $4 million in damages for tarnishing the rapper's reputation by publishing false statements about her on Tasha's YouTube channel. Tasha was also ordered to remove the videos from her YouTube channel. Damn, I wonder if YouTube makes you. So if she made any money on that, I wonder if YouTube's gonna well, I don't know. Tasha, whose real name is Latasha Keeb, filed paperwork with the U.S. Court of Appeals for the 11th Circuit last month. On Friday, Tasha K's appeal was dismissed for lack of jurisdiction, which means Cardi's lawyers can file documents with the sheriff's office to garnish Tasha's paychecks and seize her personal property, such as her home, cars, furniture, and stocks and bonds to satisfy the debt.
This shit can happen to anybody.
Anybody.
I mean, what is it that we need to learn from this, right? Yeah. Let's listen to what they have to say. Go. Oh, I have it on mute.
Actually using their power against you, especially if they don't want something out there. If you do something they don't like, I'm gonna, take it down. Take it down. I've had it happen so many times.
See you in court.
Retract. Retract. I know I'm not lying. So my case is a little bit different than Tasha's. But I've learned from Tasha, don't fight them. It's not worth it. Take it down. And all the people that are gloating, that's what it is. Because she is going through a hard time.
So
Don't count her out. Don't count her out. Because
this is actually a lesson that we need to learn, because right now Without a Crystal Ball is making some absolutely horrible accusations about Andrea McCrae. And if it's true and if it's not, she needs to be reminded, Without a Crystal Ball, I guess her name is Katie Joy, that you need to be careful what you say.
what was I saying? Don't count her out. She might make a comeback. People are saying she's over and they're really celebrating and no one's going to go to that app. They might. You don't know. So don't celebrate on somebody's downfall, because you don't know when it's your turn.
Right.
Just don't know.
She's right. She's definitely right. Let me tell you why.
It's nice to celebrate your little.
When I was coming
in
in,
there, but I mean,
people used to always tell me, be nice to people on your way up, because you'll meet them on your way down. So, I mean, truth be told, right? It's a little bit crazy. I want to hear about what she has to say about Andrea McCrae.
Take it down. And even when the mainstream media got hold of the story, I'm like, I'm not the only one talking about it now. Take it down.
Right.
I just said, whatever. I just took it down.
But that's the difference too, though. Like you said, yours is different than Tasha's. Mm-hmm. Tasha's was dealing with a big money maker. You dealing with a has-been bottom.
Harry, don't start. No, we're not gonna bash Tawanda. Stop.
Okay.
I don't want her coming back. I'm just telling the story in a respectful way.
That is just strictly my opinion.
Okay, come on, get on with some information.
He said it, Tawanda. I didn't say it. Because I'm done dealing with Tawanda Braxton. I feel like the truth will come out eventually, but it's not worth it. So, I understand how Tasha feels when they bug you or try to pull rank, and because they all act like they hate the bloggers until they need the bloggers. Then they call you. Can you drop a story on this? Can you do this? Can you do that? I get tired of their games too. So I'm looking at it.
Half the time when they do that, they damn lying. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
They get mad at you. Yes. Your shit's a lie, but they can call you up, and here we go. Why the fuck you lying?
Harry, just don't. But she's got a long way to for a comeback, because now every time she does something like Iggy Azalea, they're gonna say you're lying, take it down, or I'm gonna sue you, or this and that. So she just got into it recently with Iggy Azalea. She said that Iggy was dating Tory Lanez, kind of, and it's the way that she tells her stories too. Sometimes she says things she's just trying to be funny, and they get mad.
Oh my God, is it me or does Iggy Azalea look like Tristan Thompson's new baby mama? What's that girl's name? Nora Lee or something? That's so weird. Okay, so let's go fast forward because I'm kind of tired of listening to her.
And get yourself out of this jam with still being able to live a certain lifestyle.
Right, because she's used to a certain lifestyle now.
And the first thing is you know, what's that saying? People can't take from you what you don't have.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get these things out of my name.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
the house is just for rent. It ain't even for sale. And then it went to her husband's name.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't get sued.
Yeah.
Now it could be other ways. I don't know. I'm not no attorney that they might come back.
You said that was a business move, and everybody, it was a business move, right, to help her financially. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't like kicking people when they down because
I think they're talking
Your
about
life-
refinancing the house and how
Anybody-
it was moved from one particular type of title to another, which I don't know anything about real estate. If you do, drop a comment down below. Let's go ahead and listen to what else she's saying.
kick people when they're down. Also, I think this should be a learning lesson to other bloggers. When they start calling you crying, don't fight them. Don't fight them. Fight them until it gets all the way up to the core. And then,
Good advice. She's talking about if you make a statement on your channel and they want you to retract it, particularly the person that you make a statement about, just retract the statement. Come on, go.
I had a discussion on the phone with one of my blogger friends, and they were like, she didn't get your channel taken down. If she didn't do things to you, you would have a different attitude.
Right.
Yes, that's true. So maybe I'm not she's never done anything to me. So maybe I'm looking at things differently from that point of view. Also, from the point of view is I would have took those videos down. I really would have. I would have never let it gotten to court.
Okay,
I never saw those videos, but I've followed Tasha K in the past.
Half the little sister situation. I don't even want to mention her name. But would you have taken it down if it wasn't for Tasha K's case?
Oh, with Tawanda?
Right.
Before if it wasn't for Tasha K, I probably wouldn't. So my ego would have got the best of me.
Right.
That's why I'm doing this. Everybody, it's not worth fighting them. Let Tasha K be an example. Don't
much as attorney fees would cost
right.
over the next few months.
It's not worth it.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh gosh. Okay, let me do it like this. Okay, so here's a quick video. Okay, I got all of my information from Paris Milan or Molly Golightly or Reddit. Okay, so here is a picture of a little clip of them in happier times.
No, she's not telling us that she got her information from
Dre,
other
what is Bonnie's
YouTubers.
favorite thing about you, and what's your favorite thing about him? A rap battle. Hell yeah. Oh! Hell yeah. Daddy rap.
At 22 and 40 seconds into Cheryl's World's video of Tasha K faces backlash, plus Andrea Dre McCrae accused of taking husband Marvin life, she says she got her information from other YouTubers. She said it.
Well, baby, baby, Mackenzie, what's your favorite thing about me?
She proceeds to play a video of Andrea McCrae and her husband. And it's a live video. Somebody named Rocky Need says, "Can I call in?"
Everyone seems normal. Weight looks healthy. they really go to a Skeletor at the end. Yes, I will be taking calls, Rocky, at the end. Because I know people have a lot of to say about both cases. So that's them in happier times. It wasn't until Drea came across this herb, okay, called kratom. And let me put this up for you guys.
I gave you
Because
food.
it
You ate
plays
already.
a very big part of what's going on. She came across this this herb called kratom. Now I'm going to read. This is a rehab center that specializes in it. Okay, I'm going to read the effects it has. It says kratom is a topical tree native of Southeast Asia with leaves that contain, and I don't know what this word is, but it means mind-altering opioid. You know what I'm trying to say.
Girl.
How do you say it, Perry? Opioid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Compounds, which.
It says, know the facts and connect with support to help you address known or suspected substances used with your child. Kratom is a tropical tree native to Southeast Asia with leaves that contain psychoactive, mind-altering opioid compounds. It is more commonly used in the Asia-Pacific region than the U.S. Also known as herbal speedball, kratom, kawam, ethane, thom. It consists of fresh or dried leaves that are chewed whole, mixed with food, or brewed as tea. Kratom is sometimes sold as a green powder in packets labeled not for human consumption. Sold as a liquid extract or gum, or sold in pill form gel capsules. Kratom is consumed for mood lifting effects and pain relief and as an aphrodisiac. People who use kratom report increased energy, sociability, and alertness.
Pacific region of the United States, also known as herbal speedball. This is the nickname for it. Kratom. It contains fresh and dyed leaves that are chewed whole, mixed with food, and brewed as tea. Kratom is something sold as green powder in packets, not for human consumption. It's also sold as a liquid. It can be sold as a gum. It says kratom is consumed for, now, the purpose of it's supposed to be mood lifting effects, pain relief, and an aphrodisiac, so a stimulant for sex.
Mm-hmm.
You could get hooked on this.
Oh, shoot.
And people don't forget, just because something has the word herbal, all medicines are made from herbal, so they still can affect you the same way a street drug would. Okay, so you could get hooked on this, and sometimes people have to go to rehab to get off of this. Now, according to her, she started using this herbal. I'm not going to even call it. She started using kratom because if I say herbal, then people are going to think it's a good thing. It's a dangerous drug that you can get hooked on.
Okay, so she gave her husband kratom. Okay.
And I'm going to show a lot of clips because each clip, she's going to get smaller and smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
But this is when she first started out. She says how she got involved in it. Here. See here. It's just, this is the damnedest story I've ever seen. But I gotta take it slow
Sherelle, hurry up.
to catch you guys up on it.
Oh my God.
Did that wrong again. Because I will be covering it from now on. And I will be bringing on people that are associated to the story. All right.
Someone who watches my videos who sent me a message and had told me, like, Dre, just, I want to inform you about kratom. You know, you suffer from a lot of things, you know, fibro, RA, whatever. And she was telling me about the things that she suffers from and how
This is
such a huge, major difference
fair
from
use
taking
because
kratom
I don't
and
have the
how she
time
said
to
that
cover
and
this,
like, just try it
and
out for a
Sherelle
while. She
does.
says, I
So
recommend you do your own
we're gonna
research,
go ahead and
but
react
please
to how she
understand
covered
that
it.
if you are healthy and you are off pharmaceuticals, then you are no longer another number.
Huh.
Now she says she starts taking this for pain. Don't forget it's aphrodisiac, which will level your libido. I mean, heighten your libido.
Right,
Make
but,
sure-
I mean, but you did mention pain, you said it could be used for pain, and then in place of the blue pill.
Right. If you ask me, I think that so she starts giving it to her husband. Around the same time she starts getting into Dr. Sadie. You know who that is. Eating
Yeah.
healthy, stuff like that. She started eating nothing but vegetables.
Quit
Only
it.
feeding her children vegetables. Growing children. Start really getting hypersensitive about what she's eating. She starts, also, it can, in some people, lead to hallucinations, this kratom thing. She started getting hooked on it. Okay? Starts giving it to Marvin, her husband. And let me show you this. She starts taking these things by the big scooping gulps. Just putting it in her mouth. I don't take anything like that. Like big gulps, like tablespoons of it.
Yeah.
And she'll be talking, and then she's getting higher and higher.
Wow.
She's getting more and more addicted.
Okay,
He's getting higher and higher. He's getting more addicted.
okay.
They start watching what they eat, promoting a Dr. Sadie lifestyle,
Mhm.
but taking it too far because they're hooked on this stuff. If you ask me, it says that it can make you hooked. It's like taking street drugs.
Mhm.
And so he, in the process, develops seizures. The internet is saying because of this kratom, there's no scientific evidence, but he didn't have seizures before.
Okay.
Okay, now this is where the story gets crazy and triggering. So it's
So
gonna be very hard to
notice she said the internet says it's kratom. Notice that she said that. She's talking about somebody's life, okay? And the fact that that person's being accused of a heinous act against her husband. Basically, they're saying that Andrea McCrae poisoned her husband, is what she's saying, for lack of better words.
watch. So she decides that she's not going to take him to the doctor for the seizures. She's going to fix it at home.
Mm.
She's going to fix it at home with valerian root, which I've taken before. It's supposed to make you go to sleep. It's almost like chamomile. You know, you drink your tea. It's like that. I don't see it curing seizures, especially without any medical evidence. She's going to use valerian root, cayenne pepper, and more of the drug.
Right.
Kratom.
I mean,
So, let me play this for you. It's just sad to watch, and I gotta show these videos so you can understand why these groups are so upset.
also remember that she's nitpicking little pieces of videos that she wants us to watch, so.
In the hospital. Hold on. And on life support.
Husband is taking no more anxiety to control his seizures. Another thing that I'm doing is valerian root. You guys, I'm able to prevent my husband from having seizures with valerian root. He's not in the room right now, and he's not well, okay? He's not in the room right now. I'm telling you guys, this is also why I don't like to talk about it sometimes. It's because, like, I am trying to keep myself afloat. You know what I'm saying? I swear, these last 3 or 4 days, he's been in pre-seizure mode. He changes whenever he's going to have a seizure.
You gotta be out of your mind to think you could fix the seizure at home. Who does that? But what makes things worse is he's willingly taking,
It doesn't make her a murderer.
and they're steady filming this for the public,
By the way, we don't know if the guy's still alive.
showing
But,
everything.
I mean, but is he willingly taking? Okay, well, I understand what you're saying. Like, if you came and told me and said, "Hey, you know what? This is gonna make you feel better," I'm gonna trust you, right? Is his mistake just trusting her? Like,
No, his mistake is being ridiculous. You're gonna trust me until you start having seizures, and then you better take your ass to the doctor.
right? But at that point, maybe it's a little too late when you're having these seizures. He's out of control, right? Well, I don't know.
I don't know, Perry. Do you mean to tell me that you're just gonna let me pump you full of shit that you don't even know what it does to you?
We don't know that
Are-
that's the case.
You would?
We don't know
I
that
don't
that's
know.
the
I hope not,
case.
Yeah. We'll move on.
Anyway, they're taking more and more of this kratom, study, filming it in front of the public. Here's another one.
Because he gets in a lot of pain. Whenever he has a seizure, it messes up his seizures are bad, I'm telling you, bad.
Even when I go to sleep, like when I usually take it when I first wake up because usually when I go to sleep, I start doing all of this weird stuff, I guess, when I'm knocked out, and it actually hurts my body while I'm asleep, so I have to get up and take it.
At this point, Perry, would you keep taking it?
Right, yeah, no, but the only thing I can take it is that he's under the belief that this stuff is helping him. He don't act like he even have a sense that it's hurting him.
Yeah.
Maybe
Thank
you're
you,
right.
Perry.
I couldn't figure it out because I'm thinking, what?
Thank you, Perry. The voice
When
of
I realize I'm
reason.
having seizures, I'm stopping everything and I'm following the doctor's orders. They don't go to the hospital. The doctor can't fix it, but my wife can.
Well, no, I mean, that's what I disagree with. Like, even you give me stuff, and if it's still going on, not that I don't trust what you're doing, I'm gonna go and get a different opinion at the doctor to see if it's something deeper than what we think it is.
I wanted to show this next clip. He is willingly taking this stuff.
Do this much more. Let me do this much more. Oh, that's smooth when you toss and wash.
Yeah. At first I thought it was the key line, but
Wow.
that's always the key line for me.
And do you see him in the back? They are taking this stuff by the spoonfuls. I never take any medicine where I could scoop a little scoop in there.
And their body's getting thinner and thinner too. I noticed
Yeah,
that.
that's why I'm showing these videos. Do you
Okay.
see each video?
Mhm.
They're getting thinner and thinner. Go ahead.
It's almost like with any other drug, right? It seemed like, I don't know the full story, nothing, but just going into it, that they don't get addicted to something.
Yeah.
And that they still have that need for it, and they don't even look at it as being something that's affecting them.
Mhm.
They think I might have other problems, but it's not this stuff I'm about ready to drink. What you think?
Maybe because I know what happens, I'm looking at this going, are you crazy? You don't take anything by the spoonful. I mean, and then you're right, it's addicting, so they're addicted to it, so they don't even realize, maybe, okay, I see, maybe he doesn't realize he's,
Right.
no, I don't see myself getting in that situation, but maybe, I don't know. Anyway, so it's bringing on more and more seizures. And then they start recording them, okay?
No.
Because her audience is growing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
So she starts recording the seizures. Now
I can't even believe she just said that. But at the end of the day, everybody does it.
this is where the public starts getting involved.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you 2 clips that I have whittled down. If you wanna see the full video, go to
I don't know what it
Paris
says.
Milan's channel. She shows them in great detail. I whittled them down because I
Let's hear that again.
hear it. It's very triggering. This is where the public starts getting involved. I'm going to show you 2 clips that I have whittled down. If you want to see the full video, go to Paris Milan's channel. She shows them in great detail. I whittled them down because I can't watch it myself. I'm going to show you 2 videos of him having seizures. And
What?
to me, it
Girl.
feels like she's
Oh my God, I'm not
falling
showing
in
that.
love with him getting sick because the attention that she gets from the internet. That's just my opinion, what I think about it. But I want to show you one of them. In this video, this is the video that started triggering the audience. People started writing in. People started forming groups. People started saying this is not normal. Okay, in this video, he has 8 seizures, but I'm only going to show you one. 8 seizures, and she basically tries to talk him through it. At this point, she's putting cayenne pepper down his throat.
Oh shit.
And then praise. Let me split up. It's very triggering. If you can't stand to hear noises or hear people having seizures, please turn off. It is very, very triggering. I don't show the seizures, but you can hear it, and it's very triggering. So, give you a few minutes to turn off really quickly, and now I'm getting ready to play the video.
Okay, we're gonna mute that because we don't need to hear that. You guys, there is such a thing as doing stuff that's out of the ordinary for clicks. And this person that we're talking about, Andrea McCrae, does not seem like a stable person to me, obviously. But, you know, on her videos, she said this is her niche.
That happened 8 times in the same video. 8 seizures. Doesn't call the authorities, but she's filming it.
I think that it's fair to say that she has literally lost her mind.
Not thinking clearly, falling in love with attention,
Right.
and maybe even what Candace is saying on the screen. It's hard to watch, so
Right.
the public starts feeling
Munchausen
uncomfortable.
syndrome? Maybe.
And people start forming groups saying he should be at a hospital.
Right,
This is
right,
before he should be at a hospital. He should be at a hospital. I'm gonna play one more 1-minute video.
Oh, God.
I don't like playing these seizure videos, but I want you to see how bad it gets. In this video, her children are left alone with him,
Oh.
and he has a seizure. They call their mom. Yes, I will get to that, Donna. She is keeping his family from him.
Okay, so apparently this man is in a coma and he's in the hospital. I don't know if he has expired yet, but that's the gist of it. The fact that this woman was videotaping her husband having a seizure and they've been married for 8 years is a little bit astounding. And it begs another tale. What person, you know, gives into this type of treatment unless they were all for it?
They call their mom, and this has to be one of the worst videos I've seen. And she's in the car coaching the children on what to do during the seizure. And the part that makes me more mad is she gets it all on film.
So we're in at 39:47 on Cheryl's World.
Right.
Bonji says, fame is a hell of a drug. Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
This is
Let
a
me play this
fame,
last video. It's very triggering because the children are so upset.
This is my first time watching this, so I'm kind of paying attention. But hello, I
so
see you.
It's very
How are
triggering.
you?
If you can't watch this again, please log off.
Yeah.
It's 1 minute and come back in 1 minute. This is a 1-minute video. And now I'm getting ready to push the button.
Oh shit.
Oh my God, I know.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just gonna come home. It's okay.
So this video was provided by a person called Paris Marie, I believe, and this is another YouTube. So her sources, Cheryl's World sources are YouTube.
Are you guys okay?
I feel like this is another Blair Witch Project.
I'm home right now. Baby, it's okay. It's gonna be okay.
Unless the guy's really in like the hospital, right?
You don't need to do anything. You did everything that you could. Just wait here. Don't let him fall off the bed.
Oh my god,
He's
she's
gonna
so
try to get up.
crazy.
He's gonna try to get up. Just stop him from getting up.
Okay.
Those kids were panicked.
Yeah.
True.
You know what, Sherelle, though? I mean, could it be, because it's definitely some issues there, right?
What if the guy was having like a drug phased, like a seizure, right? Where he's not getting what he wants? Don't forget, he asked her for $2,000 to leave the house and get an overnight hotel. What kind of person needs $2,000 to get a hotel overnight because they're, you know, in a position where they don't want to be around their children in case they decide, God forbid, something out of the ordinary, right? $2,000, you don't need $2,000 to go stay at a hotel. You could stay at the Motel 8 or the Hotel 6 for $50 a night, sometimes even $35. So what's the problem here? Does it seem like an outrageous amount to be asking for when he's like in a position where he doesn't know what if he's going to wake up the next day because of what he might do to himself? I mean, those were his words.
The full video, go to Paris Milan video. It's hard to watch. So they start getting involved. Then all of a sudden,
She's talking about the YouTubers.
and tells everyone that he's at the hospital and that he's in a coma.
Okay, so
What she doesn't tell everybody, pardon me, is why. So, according to her, during this time, he tries to hang himself, right? Tries to take his own life.
okay, not
She,
FYI, Cheryl's World, not according to her. That was what the police report said. That's been verified. She told the police report that. The police that. Okay, so then I guess it has been verified. So according to her then, she cut him down. Whoa.
he doesn't tell his
I
family.
stand corrected.
Let me start reading some of these things up here. She doesn't tell his family. She doesn't tell the public for a long time. Hold on. Sorry, guys. She doesn't tell his family. She doesn't talk about he allegedly tried to take his own life. But this, let me read to you a portion of a police report of what she says happened and how people are starting to say, that is a lie. Okay, so let me put this on the screen really quick. And this is the police report. He asked her what happens.
Good girl, maybe.
She says the day before they got into an argument, she says they had a disagreement in the afternoon. Marvon slept in the bedroom while he was asleep, while she slept on the couch. He woke up approximately 7:15. He went into the children's bed.
He went into the children's bathroom to clean up as he usually does. She offered him tea and he began to have a disagreement with her. She noticed he was more lethargic than normal. She said they tried to use organic products for well-being. They use kratom, which is an organic herbal medicine in the coffee family and has opioid properties. She believed he may have used more than normal and there was a buildup of kratom in his system, making him act that way. They disagreed with her, trying to calm him down. Okay, so this is a shady report. After disagreeing for a while, M. McCrae went outside. A. McCrae went outside to check on him and saw him hanging in the shed. She screamed, and her eldest daughter came outside to check on her. She told her daughter to go back inside the residence. She attempted to get him down using a wobbly chair within the shed, but was unable to. So, per her words, right?
Bathroom to clean up as usual, as he usually does. She offered him the tea, more Creighton, more stuff. And we began to have a disagreement. She noticed that he was more lethargic than normal. She said they tried to use organic products for well-being. They're just pumping him with all kinds of stuff. More, cayenne pepper, valerian root, and kratom. They use kratom. She tells the cop that they use kratom, which is
Okay, Sherelle is really slow at reading, and I already read it through, but let me just finish what she says. She obtained his knife and then cut him down. She called the police and began CPR as instructed. I asked A. McCrae if we could call anyone for her, but she refused. She was told about Amberly's place and asked if she wanted a representative to come out, but she refused. She said she just wanted to get her children situated and then go to the, I don't know what else.
Marvon went outside to check on him, and then she went outside to check on him and saw him hanging from the shed. And what she's saying is, when she seen him hanging, she went and got a chair.
How long did she take to go get that chair? And how long was he hanging there before she cut him down? Because if the guy's in a coma, in a vegetative state, then there is cause for alarm, right? I mean, how long did she wait? Did she, do something like, we don't know. That's the actual question.
They're saying that even if she would have stood on a chair, that the place that he was hanging from was so high that she wouldn't have been able to cut it down.
So he was hanging for a while.
This is what the internet is saying. This is what's in the police report. People are looking at her sideways. But the story gets worse. Let's keep going. So keep that in the back of your mind. She doesn't tell the public what's going on. Then all of a sudden, one day, she comes on social media. I know. Miss Deed's super chat says, she covered him with her spit in the hospital. I was giving him a special formula, YouTube fed, and wouldn't let the hospital feed him the typical formula. Yes, we're getting to that part. It's true. Her behavior, so they take him to the hospital. Her behavior at the hospital is short of deplorable, but we haven't gotten there yet.
So based on the wife's shadiness, is it fair to say that the wife is responsible for the man's demise? Yeah, but that's not talking like straight up, right?
Injury. And look at her, she's getting thinner than ever.
Mr. McCrae is in a coma right now, and he has been for over 2 weeks. He was flown.
Okay, so she's showing a 98-pound version of the girl who apparently today seems like she's 89 pounds rather than 98. And yeah, she's lost quite a bit of weight in the months following this. Apparently this happened like 8 months ago. I have no idea.
He does have a brain injury, I'll say that, but that's also as far as what I'm gonna say regarding that, because what I don't need is negative energy in my way. What I don't need is for someone to even give me sad energy. I don't want pity. I don't want people's heart to hurt for me. I don't want people to, oh my God, Dre, I'm so sorry. Which maybe I should have led with that. I should have.
Truth be told, Sherelle, if your husband was laying in a coma, which he probably would never be because obviously we know you and this is not anything like you, but God forbid, you know what I mean? I'm sure the weight would drop, like clockwork.
In a room, there was 7 doctors around me, literally 7 doctors, Like, I was literally cornered so that they could really explain to me the severity of the situation. And I don't, not that I don't care, but I mean, it's to the point where they don't want me to prolong the inevitable. So you can only
So they want her
imagine
to
the
shut him.
severity of his injury.
Whoa, so she just claimed that they want her to shut him off.
Whatever else, I don't care. I don't care.
So he's not dead.
Okay, so it gets really
So
disturbing.
he's not dead.
So
he's
that's
still
what she's telling
alive.
social media. In the meantime, she's being a big headache to the hospital. She doesn't call his family. The family gets wind of it on YouTube, on social media. Can you imagine finding out that your son's in the hospital through social media?
Yeah, I don't know about that one. That one's kind of hard to digest.
Ken, don't let him see him.
Wow.
She claims that they haven't gotten along in years and whatnot. The mom has a kind of a different story, but she's saying they haven't gotten along. I don't care. That's his family, and he's in a coma.
True.
She will not let the family see him. This is suspicious behavior to me. Why not? I don't care.
I don't know, based on family dynamics, that, I disagree with the wife on this. I mean, whatever, like if she doesn't want the family to see him, she doesn't want the family to see him. That's her husband. She's got every right to do that.
Grew up with the mom. She had him. I believe she was 16, and he stayed with the grandma a lot. So, what's that have to do with anything?
Right?
When you're on life support, and they're saying that it's most likely he's not going to wake up.
Okay, so they've been saying this apparently for 8 months, because this didn't just happen. They finally moved this guy to hospice, which is end of life care, meaning palliative care, which means this guy's not coming out of it.
To save his life. They said he lost an incredible amount of weight. They want to feed him. She says, no, he's supposed to be on this strict diet. You're trying to tell the doctors what's best for him.
Right.
It makes no sense. Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
You guys, I don't know if you know anything about this, but Santeria is a real thing. And if this woman had anything to do with those types of religions and activities, this man never stood a chance.
That much food, like he did not eat that much. And she was like, Miss McCrae, he's lost 20 pounds since he's been here. You thinking like, don't Miss McCrae, like, dude, as if that's supposed to scare me or make me feel bad or make me change my mind. Like, the man also was very, very active, always moving, and now he ain't moved. I mean, a little bit, like his arms, but besides that, he's not going nowhere. He's literally in the bed, not moving for 3.5 weeks. I expect there to be weight loss. I don't expect it to be the same. And then they're giving him poison, and like, don't miss me with that. You're not, don't. You're not scaring me. You're not making me feel no type of way. Like, what I say still stands. They've always over.
Why is she street talking to a camera in the middle of these allegations against her, acting like she's literally trying to sway the public in a different direction? Why are we not talking about that?
Listen, if my son is in a coma, or my husband, Pierre, if you're in a coma, and the doctor tells,
Ciao.
I'm doing X, Y, and Z.
Right.
Am I gonna really argue with the doctor?
Yeah, no, I mean, to me, it sounds like, that she's coming across to me as being psychotic.
Yeah,
And a person,
just a
because you know,
tad.
she always come back, I don't care what you might think.
Oh,
They're
shit.
doing this to her.
As
But
ever.
never take it.
Perry, the voice of reason. He needs to get a shirt that says that. Perry is the voice of reason.
Yeah.
It sounds like a person that get too deep into this, like a witchcraft or medicine craft or whatever.
He freaking said it.
Or is everybody else's problem? Everybody else is wrong. She's always right.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
the public is going crazy. So they are creating blogs, they're creating help groups. One of it's called Justice for Marvin. They start posting things on social media. There's this woman, I'm getting ready to play her TikTok video. Her name is Aunt Karen. I guess she staged protests. There's a lady named Molly Golightly who actually talked to the mother. I'm going to play that tape in a minute. So the public is rallying together saying, no, something's not right. And please don't take your eyes off of this case.
We have to talk about this. Utilizing your husband's condition is not right, especially utilizing it for social media.
Okay, she's right.
This is Vaughn, and he allegedly attempted suicide according to the police report. Up until today, there was no word on how he ended in the coma. She did not mention anything. In fact, his family did not find out that he was even in a coma until social media. She waited about a week.
Him in a coma with his wife, who won't tell his family why he's in a coma.
Oh my God, that's her laughing at his bedside with him in a coma and a freaking tracheal tube down his throat.
How do you mean I can't see my son? I used to go to crazy. I had to do 3,000 miles.
And of course, since I released my video, she has now gone private. Something is not right here.
And the last part of that video, you heard the father begging to see his son, and she will not let them see the son. So people start reaching out. And so this one YouTuber, her name is Molly Golightly, actually has really been organizing, rallying, bringing attention to the issue, reached out to the mom. The mom's name is Letitia. Let me play this. It's really...
I literally disagree with Molly Golightly's actions lately, and I feel like she's a total clickbaiter, but I digress. You know, you gotta make money. That's what she does for a living. So.
Play this, and then I'll finish up. Oh, it says you can share. Okay.
And you can always look for Molly on any freaking news story because she has a tendency to, like, just not extort, but like make it out of everything. Come on, let's hear Sherelle.
You're welcome.
Okay, I don't want to play this woman's voice on here, but you get the gist of it. I don't know.
What?
Molly is asking for money for the mother on her channel, FYI.
Every time I try to get close, she do something else. I don't know what to do.
I mean, at least that's what it looks like to me when I'm like scanning through YouTube.
I've been up there for 3.5 days, going back and forth to the hospital.
So this man's been in the hospital for like almost a year.
I'm not asking for no information. I'm not asking for anything personal.
I mean, the law is there for a reason, you know. If the wife doesn't want anyone seeing her husband, then I mean, I don't know what I would. God forbid I would ever go into that particular area. I would never want to, but like, yeah.
That I said to my son when I first met her, she wouldn't even come in the house. She finally came in the house and we were introduced. And I told
I wonder what nationality that girl
and I took my
is.
son outside, and you know, I had a mother son talk with him. And the only thing I said, you know, was I was a little concerned, you know, about her background as far as like being married before, already having 2 children, and you know, he was young. He was only 21. He just graduated Marine Corps. He was excited, you know. I'm like, okay. And he was like, Mama, you know, this one will be with. So, you know, I said, okay. And I left it like that.
Okay, so she's admitting that she was never really around for her son, and then afterwards she wanted to be around her son, and then her son didn't want nothing to do with her. So now that the spotlight is on her, Molly Golightly is apparently raising funds for the mother. I think that's what I saw, but correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. Let's hear what Sherelle says.
The grandmother stepped in. She was a teenager. But does that mean that they shouldn't have a relationship for the rest of their life? There's absolutely no reason why this mother can't see her son. Or if you are guilty of something, make this make sense. And filming from the hospital,
what?
Shame on you. Filming him in the hospital?
Yeah, that's totally uncalled for, and actually
yeah,
a
she's coming
violation
across
of
to me like
I mean, I
being
don't know.
very evil. That's why with the mothers, like she'll do all that, but so much self-absorbed. Everything's about her,
Yeah.
her power, how she's always right, even with the diagnosis. I'm going to.
So is Andrea McCrae guilty because she's, using her husband for content? Does that make her guilty of what they're accusing her of? Does she have suspicious activity? Is she suspicious? Right? Are her actions suspect? The guy was taking the, whatever she was giving him, and he was doing it willingly. Let's see. She's got a caller in.
What's up?
Me too. Andre, you sound out first. This is a mess, isn't it?
Let's hear about a couple of callers and see what they have to say, because this is, after all, a reaction video to a reaction video, and let's see what the callers are reacting like.
It's been real weird. I mean, at one time, she was licking his skin, saying that her saliva was going to bring them closer together.
True that, I saw it.
Do and act like that.
In a time of
Do you think
COVID,
that
that's literally inappropriate. Let's see how many minutes we're in. We're in an hour already. Wow. She's got 37 minutes to go, and it's rare that she does a video this long. So let's see what this woman's saying.
like researching, and people who have been taking this stuff, they're weird. They're out there in loony land. This stuff is really messing with these people's minds. I mean, I didn't even know about this girl.
Why do you think Mom
She's talking about Kratom.
him this stuff? He willingly took it.
He probably didn't know. He didn't know.
He knew.
When she married him, he was young. She was older. She was
Right.
out here in the world.
Right.
He didn't know.
After he
He was
started
like-
having the seizures, though, why would you not listen to a doctor instead of listening to your damn wife?
Because maybe she had that much control over him, Terrell.
I disagree. I think that he was sick, had an underlying condition, started taking this Food and Drug Administration compliance drug that they got at a vegetable or natural health food store. And it probably triggered his illness that he didn't know he had. Now he's got seizures. And there's a reason why these things aren't federally FDA approved, right? There's a reason for that.
It's crazy. It's them herbs really messed up both their minds, and
Okay,
the police
so-
need to.
Yeah, you get the gist of it. We're not going to listen to the rest of that. We're just going to go ahead and say that this guy, obviously, he's not doing well, and he's not going to be recovering anytime soon, and they put him in palliative care. It's been an interesting morning, but you can't blame the wife for something that he was more than willing to do. And while she looks a little cray-cray, no pun intended, considering the fact that her last name is McCray, right? Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like, not that she didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, is she doing stuff wrong? Yeah, should she be licking on her husband's face? No, But at the end of the day, that's what she's doing, Let's see. I feel like I gotta go get my face waxed. Okay, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed my Sunday morning YouTube Streets recap. Like and subscribe.